Hey, how y'all doing? Rashad the Great. Um, I talked to you first about when it was 11.75 years I've been single and what I learned, and I will try to get more into that depth about each topic I tried to give on that video. And I did a video more in depth about the number one reason why, or number one thing I learned about being single. And to recap, that video is basically just because you're a good man doesn't automatically it qualifies you for a good woman, but it doesn't mean you automatically will get one. I'm in relatively good shape. I'm debt free. But to find a relatively good shape woman that is also debt free is challenging. So now that you qualify, like you qualify for a job, doesn't mean you're gonna get the job. And anybody who's been looking for a job recently, you know what I'm talking about. So the second thing I learned being single for this long, for over 12 years, is that this is a tough one. Be careful not to date someone for their potential, especially if you're 30 and up, 40 and up, 50 and up. And what I'm trying to say is, again, nobody is perfect. But what you realize is, it's not about perfection. It's about progression. And if you don't see somebody actively progressing, then don't talk to them. Like, it's gonna be not worth your time, your money, your energy, your feelings. You just gonna end up being hurt. And for me, because I've been through a lot, I can't just say, okay, just date somebody that's already at the finish line. But what I can tell you is, if you are the best thing to do is to date or marry someone on your level. That's gonna save so much time and energy if you already find somebody that's in shape, already find somebody that's debt free. But I'm just trying to give some lack in there because Jesus is forgiving and Jesus gives slack. But again, it's hard. If you can find somebody on your level, if you can find somebody already got this stuff together, it's less arguments. Especially the older you get, it's less arguments, man. I'm tired of talking to people that don't go to the gym, that's in debt, multiple kids by multiple people. It's like either you get it or not at this age. So for me, the biggest thing I learned is it's a lot of wasted time, energy, and effort to not date somebody on your level, especially somebody that's not trying. And it sucks to say because nobody's perfect. But again, if you could just find somebody already on your level, you're going to save a lot of time, money, energy, feelings. Man, your life will change. Think about all the people you let have a chance that you wouldn't give a chance to now. Your money will be different. You won't need as much therapy. So for me, in my life, I just literally need to just find somebody who already there, already working hard, already striving. And a lot of women want tall, like a handsome, six pack, six figures. Cool. If you're on that level, I can't even hate you at the end of the day. If you make six figures, get somebody with six figures. If you in shape, get somebody in shape. It's going to be better off for you in the long run. Yes, character matters. Yes, spirituality matters. Yes, being a Christian matters. But, of course, that's first and foremost. But after that, you have to date somebody that's ambitious, somebody that's I think they call it type A personality, somebody that's an alpha or whatever name you want to choose. But, dating somebody this is just tough. Dating for potential is very dangerous, man. It's very dangerous the older you get. So buyer beware. I'm not saying don't do it. Sometimes it can work out, sometimes it's not. But what I learned is, for me, especially where I'm at in my life, I don't want to do that no more. I really don't. Like, I give room for grace, but like again, I said in the last video, if you have more wrong with you than right with you, you got 3 or 4, 5, 6 red flags. 3 strikes you out, bro. 3 strikes you out at the old ball game. And because I done worked on myself these 12 years in every area to be better than most people in every area. And so the more you work on yourself, the less attractive you are to other people, but the less attractive they are to you. And it sucks. It sucks to know that because you're going to be single longer. It's any time in your journey you lower your standards, It comes with a cost. Quick, know this. If it's quick, it might not last long. If it's quick, like if you have low standards, she look good. That's it. Your relationship gonna end. Trust me, I know men. Oh boy, I ain't trying to get nobody business. But if you built your house on looks, it's dangerous. And then you double down and have, kids with that. Or if you double date and just talk to him for money, he ain't got no character, but he got money. He gonna keep you shining and blinging. That's all he got is money? That's all she got is looks? That's very dangerous. Very dangerous. So, again, yes, date somebody with character. Date somebody with integrity. All those great things. But at a certain point, you got to get fed up with average. Especially as a Christian. God died so you may live life more abundantly. And again, that's the second reason why I've been single. Or what I've learned from being single is dating somebody who is not there. And it's 12 years, so trust me, I've been given a lot of chances, man. I've dated almost every type of person, except for a drug addict or something like that, or a jailbird. But I've dated a lot of different type of women, and that's one thing I learned. It's like a lot of people in the same boat, the same raggedy towboat. They happy with it. Like, they okay with being out of shape. They okay with being in debt. They okay with having multiple kids by multiple people. They okay with not being abstinent. They okay with not going to church. They okay with making excuses. It's like, bruh, a man don't make no excuses. So why would I want a woman like that? And I'm trying to save y'all. That's why I make these videos, because I made the mistakes of giving people too many chances. And no, I'm not perfect, but I constantly work on myself and who I am. So I want y'all to constantly work on yourself and don't settle for average. Date when you're in a healthy spot, when you're in a healthy place, so that you can get a man and woman of value, a man and woman that's going to honor you, a man and woman that's going to value you. You can't be high value man or a high value woman if you don't have values. So again, number one reason why I've been single, go ahead and watch, or what I learned from being single, go ahead and watch that video. And number two reason why I've been single, go ahead and watch this video. So like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications on. Rashad the Great. If I can help you or you have some questions, you can. I'm not on IG, but I'll see my IG eventually after my fast. And then, oh yeah, Rashad, you've been on IG fast for years. Yep. And I'm gonna be on it for a couple more years. It's been almost 4 years, so I say, hey, why not make it an even, not an even, but a solid 5. You feel me? I felt like God will reward my effort about spending more time with him and less time on social media. And that's something else y'all gotta stop doing, spending all y'all time on social media. Anyway, spend more time in your word. Rashad the Great. Don't just make good decisions, make godly decisions so you can have a great life. Let's go! Press that subscribe button. You know what to do. All right, have a great day. God bless.